How's it going, bros? My name is Just kidding. It's Vector. You noob. You thought I was PewDiePie? Well, I admit, I do have style and the high quality content that our dearest PewDiePie has. So I admit, you may get me mixed up with him. But I am Vector, not PewDiePie. I'm joking, guys. How's it going, guys? My name is Vector, and welcome to this brand new Black Ops 3 video. In this video, I was actually playing with the ICR-1, because I heard it got a buff with a reduced recoil. Surprisingly, I always felt like this gun had like the littlest recoil in Black Ops 3. But no, apparently they want to, you know, make the recoil like make it like a laser gun. And you know, I was bored yesterday. I didn't know what to do. I was just a bit sad, honestly. No friends, no one to talk to. So I was like, hey, how about I phone up my dearest old friend PS4, and we hopped on, and yeah, I got this gameplay for you guys. I was actually trying to make a live com yesterday, but you know, things were just not going my way. Like, this was literally one of the first games I hopped onto yesterday, just because I haven't played Black Ops seriously in like years, honestly, like millenniums, and yeah, and I just can't aim. Guys, I'm sorry anyone's offended by this. I'm sorry. I bend down on my knees, pray to your boots or hat that you do not get offended by this video. Where am I going with this? But yeah, I don't know. Black Ops are just seeming a little boring for me all of a sudden. Like, I wanted to do all this stuff, but it's just like, don't worry. I'm not going. This is not like another Advanced Warfare again. Like, I still enjoy playing this game, but I just find like I hate these maps. Like, you know, the gunfights are actually alright, and like the boosting is, I don't mind too much, but the maps are just horrible. Like, have you ever got that? Like, literally the only maps that I feel are bearable to play, I mean, they're all bearable, but it's just like the only ones I enjoy playing are maybe Combine, Skyjacks, and I really don't know anymore. It's just, I personally just do not like the maps, like, at all. And I don't know, maybe they feel like they could improve on it, like maybe in the next DLC. But yesterday, over the weekend, they had a specialist rare item in the black market, and it costed, I think, 60 crypto keys, I believe, and I only got to about 20 or 30, because usually what happens with me is that I just have to, as soon as I get 10, I spend them on a case, and what I'm thinking about doing is maybe saving up a bunch of crypto keys and doing a supply drop opening. I don't know, but would you guys like to see that? Leave it down in the comments down below if you guys would like to see that. But anyway, I've got a couple of tips for Skyjack, just because I feel like, you know, it's a very complicated, in its basis, it's very complicated to like actually go into, just because like it's not like, it's not a nuke town, but it's not I don't know, Stonehaven. Like, if you guys remember that from Ghost, like, it's like, you can't be rushing at everyone, and people always want to know the best routes and everything. Well, usually, when I'm on Seaside, usually what I do is I'd usually go, on both sides, I'd usually go underneath the map, slide through it, and then go out through, you know, the little opening, where you can get to the side of the boats, jump out there, throw a concussion along the sides. Like, I don't know if you guys ever did that, but I picked it up from Ali A back in Black Ops 2. You know, stun the sides, and it actually really works. Like, and it's actually a really good tactic. You know, you can see in this video, I sometimes don't usually take my route just because, you know, YOLO. But honestly, it's a really good tactic. Try it out for yourselves. It really works. And then you can get behind them, take the guy out from B, because you're always going to find two people on B. You know, maybe you can nade like the window or something. But yeah, but honestly, the buzz for Black Ops 3 has not been that big this year. I remember Advanced Warfare, no, was it? Yeah, I think Advanced Warfare had a massive buzz at the beginning, just because, like, Ghost wasn't an absolute failure at the time. Like, people only started to realise it just as about Advanced Warfare came out. And personally, Ghost wasn't the worst fail in the world for me. Like, I actually kind of enjoyed it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like Black Ops 3 hasn't had the biggest buzz for me. Like, I'm like, before, when I heard everyone saying, oh, can I have like World War II or like MW4 or something, now I kind of like, I'm 90% certain they will not make MW4, simply for the fact that it was a trilogy. Like, if you guys ever saw the back of like MW3, like the game case, like, it said a trilogy, and, you know, they don't really have a story set out for that, unless it's a remake, which I don't really see the point in making, just because, I mean, Black Ops is actually coming out on Xbox as, not as a remaster, but, you know, just so, like, it's available to play on Xbox One, if you had it on Xbox 360, and I'm hoping it's a good, like, oh, what's the word for it? It's a good, like, I don't want to say remaster, just because that's, like, that's not it, but it's like, what's it called? A port of the game. Like, I just really hope it's not, like, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I just, like, hope the port of the game is really good, just because, like, you know, Call of Duty at the moment isn't having its best reputation. It's really weird. Black Ops is, like, it's in the middle. Like, if you look at, like, game reviews and all that, everyone's always going to say, like, 10 out of 10 at the beginning, but, you know, if you see a game review, it's kind of really mixed. Like, you either like it a lot, or, you know, you don't like it at all. Like, it's quite hard to say. And then there are those of us who are in the middle, who sometimes like it and sometimes don't, simply for the fact that when you get the good games, usually what decides a good game for me is, you know, one that I don't always have to succeed in it, because, you know, I remember Black Ops 2, it was my first proper Call of Duty. MW3 I got for, like, I bought, like, in February 2013. That was my first Call of Duty, proper Call of Duty. Like, I got World at War on the Wii when I was really young for, like, 2 minutes, and then, if you guys have ever played World at War, like, I'm allowed all Call of Duties now, but if you guys remember the first scene of World at War, it was, I think it was a guy who got stabbed really bad, like a bit in the eye or something. Oh no, in the throat, and it was just a bit gruesome. And yeah, but I don't know. It's like I just hope like next Call of Duty is going to be a really good game.
Sir.
Otherwise, I'm literally thinking about quitting Call of Duty. I'm just thinking about quitting my life, in fact. Like, this channel is based around Call of Duty. And I find whenever I upload a non-Call of Duty game, it doesn't get as good reviews as the Call of Duty ones. But yeah, that's all the time we have for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in for the video. A bit of a commentary, thinking about my thoughts, opinions, and all that. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. I'll see you later. Peace out, guys.